Stock up, stock down, NBA rookie edition through 1 month. First player up, scorching hot from 3-point laner now. Jared McCain, averaging 15 points a game. How high can we possibly be? And what's his upside here at Philadelphia? Because he's been a huge, I guess, bright spot for a struggling start.
I'll go stock up easily. I think he's probably the most needed rookie in the rookie class because Philly is lacking in the depth department. Shout out to Sam's. He's a Golden State fan. He said Jared has a lot like Steph-like in him in terms of just the off-ball movement, the relocation on the offensive end, and just being able to just consistently run around, find the open jumper. And I can see that a lot of his game. Ceiling, I'll just go for this season. I think he can be like a Malik Monk for them. I think that is going to be a key vital thing for them. Just a guy, another creator. Because let's just be honest, Maxey isn't really a initiator. That's not his vibe. What we want Maxey to do is go get buckets because Maxey is a bucket getter. Jared McCain, now he's showing you a little bit of that playmaking chops, and that's kind of what you want to see from him. So I could see like Malik Monk, like not play style, but like role for this Philadelphia Sixers. Stock all the way up.
I like that. I would say Jared McCain definitely has been, when you count 5+ game sample sizes, the most impressive rookie. And the Steph Light comp is very real. I saw that one transition play where he goes full court, kicks out of the corner, right, relocates to the 3-point line. That was Steph-like. Those type of plays, that could really make a big difference in Philadelphia, especially taking the pressure off of George and Embiid if he can maintain some sort of production like that in such an offense. So that I like that one a lot. I think one guy who I can't stop, like just think about how he played against Minnesota, Donovan Clingan, every time he plays, for me, is very impressive because right away, in my opinion, he's been the most impressive rookie defender because he's just an absolute wall in the paint. He's barely playing. I think he's playing, how many minutes a game? He's playing 16 minutes a game, and he's 6th in blocks right now. 16 minutes a game, he's getting you 2.2 blocks a game right now. So if you do the math, it's about 4.5 blocks per 36. And he just alters everything around the paint. He gets rebounds. I think that game he had 8 blocks, almost a 2020 game. He looked so impressive. Yeah. And I just watched a couple of those games on top of that, and I was like, he's playing right now. He has 3 blocks. I think he has franchise center potential, and I really love what he's done. I think there's even a world where he's the best prospect on Portland. There's a world, I wouldn't say he is the best prospect on Portland, but there's a world where he becomes that. So I think shout out to Donovan Clingan because I think right now he's the most polished big man rookie in the league, and that includes Zach Edey.
Yeah, he's been pretty awesome in the opportunities he's gotten. It's been kind of few and far between until recently because of how much depth they have. Can I go back to Jared McCain because I have a lot to say about him? Jared McCain is probably the prospect I underrated most, not only in this draft cycle, but in recent history. I thought it was a mistake that the Sixers took him over Dalton Knecht because I thought Knecht was just a better athlete with more size that was an equally good shooter. And with these 5-6 games, these last 5 games have shown me, as he averaged 26 points, 20-year-old, by the way, doing this, taking 10 3-point attempts a game, making 44%, is that Jared McCain's one of the best shooting prospects we've seen. And we saw a few in this class. Reed Shepard was amazing as a freshman. He's one of them. You could say Connect's another because he's making 40% of his threes in year one. Jared McCain is making 50% of his catch and shoot threes. And that matters because in an offense, you have arena MVP. He's not playing at that level just now because he's working his way into shape. But then Paul George and Tyrese Maxey, there's not a whole lot of opportunities in the ball. So when that big three is healthy, Jared McCain's going to be that 4th to 5th piece offensively. If he's making 50% of his catch and shoot threes and moving consistently off the ball, he's a plug and play piece often in the starting lineup. Why I was lower on him at 6'2" with average measurables, not a great athlete, not a very good finisher vertically, is that I didn't think he would translate physically very well to the NBA. But the thing that's allowed him to be useful beyond just the 3-point shooting is that he plays at his own pace. He's got a decent feel. He's got a functional handle. And if you try to do a hard closeout, he can make a play off of the line and really has that floater. He's making his mid-range shots as well. There's a little bit more than just the 3-point shooting because his base and his balance is impressive, but he's got some of the best touch we've seen. And I think that shows itself in the pull-up shooting at times because he's hitting some ridiculous transition throughs. But I think Jared McCain, with the way he's playing right now, it's hard to see him maintain the production when Tyrese Maxey comes back. But what really matters is that for Philly, he's been another one of those unsung heroes that not too many people had high expectations for at year one. But right now, he fits in so perfectly into this lineup because they're second to last in 3-point shooting. Oubre can't make a shot. Caleb Martin cannot hit water from a boat. And then you have, Embiid struggling a little bit. He was 2 of 11 in his first game, 5-15 a second. Karshan Yabusele, your boy Riv, he's like one of their better shooters this year. Yeah, you try to pronounce the name on the podcast. It sounds like you're trying to like do a words 12 syllables, and it was brutal. They have no shooting whatsoever off that bench. But when that's actually not true. They have Kyle Lowry who's playing quite well, but outside of him, they have none.
Big
So when
booty.
you have Jared McCain making the shots that he has, but the consistency and just kind of that complementary value, it really does bring something they sorely need because you have a lot of guys minimum contracts right now. So to get Jared McCain playing this well on a rookie deal, it could make a world of a difference if you have a healthy Joel Embiid playing on MVP level.
It never hurts. I mean, at this point, I think we talk about Kentucky guards, but any undersized guard that Daryl Morey identifies, I think is just a hit.